Alright, as we all know, Senator Ned Nwoko released another statement about Regina Daniels' medical reports, even after the hospital has come out to disclaim, they have posted a disclaimer that they did not release the results. So let me read what Ned Nwoko wrote. He said, a medical report concerning Regina Nwoko has been circulating online. The reports are genuine. The rehabilitation center only clarified that it did not publish or circulate the documents, which is expected because medical institutions must protect client confidentiality. They did not deny authoring the reports. Their concern is the leak itself. The public is encouraged to read the full reports because they explain the situation clearly and directly. Both the toxicology reports and the Serenity Hospital reports confirm the presence of same substances, all at levels that pose serious health risk. He listed them. He now went ahead to say that the Nizamiya Hospital report dated October adds an even more troubling detail. She was brought into the hospital unconscious from too much substance. These facts are documented, consistent, and deeply alarming. The reports also describe the challenges the rehabilitation center faced, including persistent interference from her siblings. They openly stated that they do not see anything wrong in giving her some drinks and some things to, even while she was undergoing rehabilitation. And they have continued ennobling her substance use. Their actions made effective treatment impossible and remain one of the major reasons she has not been able to complete rehabilitation. Many have questioned why Senator is insisting on therapy. His determination comes from the clear reality that several of Regina's decisions are not coming from a stable and healthy frame of mind. She is vulnerable, unprotected, and exposed to individuals who exploit her for personal gain. Her online behavior reflects her current struggles, and she needs to listen more to public voices than to medical professionals or her husband. Past attempts to help her privately did not succeed. Given the severity of the substances detected and the documented hospital emergency where she arrived unconscious, it is no longer an issue that can be handled quietly. At this point, the question becomes, must we wait until Regina reaches to a point of irreversible before we support her, encourage her to stop substance use, and help her commit to rehabilitation? The distinguished senator is genuinely and deeply concerned. His tone, his actions, and his persistence all reflect a man who wants Regina to recover, to be safe, to be clear-minded, and to be present for her two young sons. Until those boys are old enough to guide her themselves, he will continue doing everything within his responsibility to help restore her well-being and ensure that future choices are made with clarity. The message remains clear. The reports are authentic. The hospitals and rehabilitation centers did not leak them. The findings speak for themselves. Regina needs consistent treatment, support, and protection, not denial, not interference, and not enabling. She is a mother, and she deserves the chance to regain her health and stability. Signed by Communication Team Lead, Office of Distinguished Senator Ned Nwoko. So my people, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel, Celeb Hub Naija. So I'll go ahead to analyze that statement Ned Nwoko's team released. So the statement that was released by the senators team is carefully structured. It was a carefully structured message designed to control public perception, clarify the situation, and protect the senator's image. So let me break it down. First, confirming the reports but rejecting the leaks. The team started by acknowledging that certain documents about Regina are already online, and they confirmed the reports are real, but emphasized that the centers involved did not release them. This does two things. One, it shows transparency by admitting the documents are authentic. It distances the institutions and the senator from the leak. It positions the senator's team as responsible and honest, while subtly blaming unknown sources for the public exposure. Secondly, highlighting her health concerns. The statement mentions that medical findings show the presence of multiple unsafe substances as at very concerning levels, although the names are not repeated here for safety. So it says that the message is clear that her well-being is at serious risk, that the situation is not minor, exaggerated. Professional assessment supports his claim. So they also mentioned that she once arrived at a hospital in a critical state, reinforcing the urgency. This section of the whole message paints a picture of someone who needs structured help and not criticism or public judgment. So third analysis says blame on external influences. So one of the strongest themes in the claim that certain relatives interfered with her recovery, according to the statement, says that some family members did not support the treatment. Their actions reportedly made professional care ineffective. They encouraged behavior that worked against her healing. This shifts responsibility away from the senator and creates a new narrative. In quotes, we tried to help her, but the people closest to her made it impossible. Anyways, it positions the senator as fighting against negative influences surrounding her. Then the fourth one, protecting the senator's image. The communication repeatedly highlights the senator as somebody who is calm, supportive, protective, focused on her future, and concerned for her children. They portray him as someone insisting on treatment not out of anger or control, but out of care. This helps counter any public assumptions that he may be overreacting or misrepresenting her situation. The fifth analysis, questioning her decision making. Another strategic part of the statement is the claim that some of Regina's recent decisions are not coming from a clear, stable state of mind. Why is this important? Because it means, one, anything she posts publicly can be dismissed as influenced by her current struggles. Secondly, that the senator becomes the reasonable voice. Thirdly, that the public is guided to take his version more seriously than hers. This is a common crisis management technique. The sixth one says, too much influence from social media. The team adds that she listens more to public voices than to professionals. This prepares the audience to ignore any online conflicts or disagreements that may arise from her posts. It also subtly warns the public not to push her in the wrong direction. And another one says, the final message, which is the conclusion of the whole thing, says tough love plus sympathy. That's the analysis in this one. The conclusion says she needs consistent support, a safe environment, a structured treatment, protection not enabling. This creates a compassionate closing while justifying the senator's tough stance. It also frames him as looking out for her long-term good and not controlling her. Summary of what the statement achieves is just a few paragraphs. The communication team of Ned Nwoko confirms the situation is real, positions the senator as responsible and caring, paints Regina as vulnerable and surrounded by bad influences, establishes the need for professional guidance, prepares the public for possible future actions, and it also neutralizes any conflicting messages she may release online. It is a well-crafted crisis management response designed to protect both her health narrative and the senator's